The story begins with our protagonist, Kujo Yuito, being called out by his childhood friend, Yuki Suzuno. She had asked him to meet in an empty classroom, and Yuito's heart raced with hope. Could it be? Is she finally going to confess to me? But that fragile dream shattered in the next moment. Suzuno looked at him nervously and asked, "Hey, is your brother free this Saturday?" Yuito froze. Again, it's about my brother. Why do I even get my hopes up? He asked her almost bitterly, "Why don't you ask him directly?" Her cheeks flushed red as she replied, It's embarrassing. I can't talk to the person I like so easily." And just like that, Yuito's heart sank. He always lost to his brother. No matter the girl, they always fell for him. That was the kind of person his brother was. Bright, talented, perfect in every way. Meanwhile, Yuito was just himself. Still, he answered, "Yes, he's free on Sunday." Suzuno's eyes sparkled with excitement, and just as quickly, her friend called out for her. Suzuno thanked Yuito, her friend teasing, "That's your beloved Kujo's little brother," before they both left. Yuito sighed deeply. Suzuno likes my brother. Why am I even surprised? He reflected on their lives. Though they were twins, his brother excelled in everything, while he stood as the complete opposite. Yuito knew he couldn't match him, but at the same time, he didn't want to give up. As Yuito left school that day, he noticed a crowd gathered near the gate. Curious, he walked over and found a girl sitting there, waiting. It was Yuki Kano, Suzuno's older sister and another childhood friend of his. "Kano, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be at university?" Yuito asked. She smiled and replied, "My class ended early today, so I decided to wait for you. But why don't you look happy?" Yuito averted his eyes. How could he tell her that he had a crush on her sister? He tried to dodge the question, but Kano's smile turned mischievous. "Come on, hop on," she said, handing him a helmet. "Let's go on a date. I'll cheer you up." "I'm not depressed, though," Yuito muttered, but Kano ignored him. "Where are we going?" he asked. "It's a surprise," she answered. Their destination turned out to be a cafe, bustling with couples. Yuito's nerves flared instantly. Maybe I should just go home," he mumbled. Kano smirked. "If you don't want to stay here, then let's go buy some underwear." Yuito nearly choked. Underwear? Did she really just say that? And imagine if Suzuno found out I was with her sister, picking that kind of thing out for her. Panicked, he stopped her. No, coffee's fine. Let's just drink coffee." Kano chuckled, clearly entertained by his reaction. She even offered to treat him so he could eat as much as he wanted. Still, surrounded by couples, Yuito felt suffocated. A waiter approached and took their order. Both ordered coffee, but Kano mischievously added, "And one couples-only dish, please." Yuito's eyes widened. "Why would you order that?" "I wanted to try it, and since you're here, why not?" When the dish arrived, the whole cafe seemed to focus on them. Kano didn't care in the slightest, eating happily and even offering some to Yuito. When he refused, she forcefully put the spoon in his mouth. Yuito reluctantly admitted it was delicious. "Feel better now?" she asked, smiling. A little," he admitted. Then Kano grew serious. "So, how are you feeling lately?" Yuito looked down. "All right, I guess, but I still can't even compare to my brother." Kano interrupted firmly. "You're always mentioning him, but I don't see him the way you do." Yuito blinked in confusion. "Even if you say that, I don't understand. What are you trying to tell me?" "What I'm saying," Kano replied softly, "is that you have plenty of good qualities yourself. Like that time you saved me, remember? You just need to believe in yourself more." Her words caught him off guard. After leaving the cafe, they walked together. Yuito realized something. "So, it was your plan from the start to order that couple's dish, huh?" Kano smirked. "If I told you beforehand, you wouldn't have come." "But you could have gone with your university friends," Yuito said. I'd feel sorry for them if they misunderstood, she teased. And what if I misunderstood? He asked. Did you? Of course not, Yuito said quickly. Because of my brother, I've grown resistant to that kind of thing. Oh, so you're used to it? Kano teased. Then you've never had a girlfriend, right? With false pride, Yuito lied. Actually, I had someone like a girlfriend once. That one line was a mistake. Kano's eyes darkened, her aura changing. Her voice sharpened into a dangerous tone. Repeat that. Who is she? Where did you meet her? How close are you? How long have you been going out? And how far have you gone? Tell me every detail of your relationship. Yuito panicked. It was a lie. Really? Yes. Kano finally exhaled in relief, her calm smile returning. Figures. You of all people having a girlfriend? That would be strange. She teased him lightly, though Yuito was left with mixed feelings. Then Kano leaned closer. Prove it. Just for a bit, show me your phone. Huh? Why? Yuito asked nervously. If you're bragging about a girlfriend, then show me. I'd rather not. Show me. Finally, he gave in. Kano scrolled through his contacts and messages. You don't chat with all these girls anymore? She asked. No, I only talk to Suzuno now. Then you don't need to rest, right? She said coldly. I'll erase them for you. Fine, Yuito muttered. After a few taps, Kano said, There, all cleared. But then Yuito noticed something horrifying. Wait, I can't find Suzuno's contact anymore. Kano smiled sweetly. Of course, I erased that one too. If you need to talk to my sister, you can go through me. This is way too complicated, Yuito thought, but Kano shut him down. It's already done, so just give up. Now let's keep going. You still have a punishment for lying. Yuito shivered. Don't tell me she's going to drag me to an underwear store now. Instead, Kano stopped in front of a love hotel. Yuito nearly screamed. No way! What are you thinking? I thought it was a good idea, she said, straight-faced. That's sexual harassment. And besides, you're like 19 or 20, and I'm only 15. Kano giggled. Relax, I'm kidding. We're here to buy summer clothes. Scene change. So, how do I look? Kano asked. Yuito turned, only to see her in a swimsuit. His face went pale. That's a swimsuit. Swimsuits are clothes too, right? She teased. Those are completely different things. This is your punishment, Kano declared. She smiled. So, what do you think? Don't be vague. It suits you, Yuito admitted at last. Kano's eyes lit up. Black really does match me, right? You like black swimsuits. I didn't say that. I'm joking. Thanks, Yuito. You made this big sis happy. Their day didn't end there. They stopped at a photo booth. Since Yuito didn't know how to use it, Kano took control. At the last moment, she suddenly hugged him, making his face awkward in the picture. It's because you hugged me, Yuito complained. That's the whole point, Kano teased. Still flustered, Yuito muttered, You're so beautiful that it feels like a waste. Kano froze for a moment, surprised. So that's what you think of me? Forget I said anything, Yuito panicked. No way. I'll remember this forever, she said with a sly smile. Finally, she stuck one of their photos on the back of Yuito's phone case. Why are you doing this? He asked. This way, it'll keep other girls away. And don't you dare remove it, understand? I don't have that kind of courage, Yuito muttered. At last, Yuito returned home. His mother greeted him, asking why he was late. She explained he had been with Kano. Moments later, his twin brother Ayato arrived. Oh, you were with Kano, their mother said cheerfully. Ayato frowned. You're not bothering her, are you? She's a busy college student. Yuito shook his head, but inside he thought, Ayato's mad. Of course he would be. The truth was simple. Ayato had confessed to Kano many times, only to be rejected. Yuito, meanwhile, liked Suzuno. In his mind, if Ayato dated Kano, then maybe he could finally have a chance with Suzuno. Just hold on a little longer, brother, Yuito thought. Later that night, Yuito noticed his phone acting strangely. What he didn't know was that Kano had installed a tracking app on it. Sitting alone, Kano whispered to herself, "He lied to me about having a girlfriend, so I'll just watch every moment of him from now on. After all, I am in love with you, Yuito." And so, Suzuno's older sister, the once cheerful childhood friend, revealed herself to be a yandere, watching over him in secret.